This is exactly right.
We know so much more about our skin than we used to.
And we know how important it is to take care of it with CeraVe.
CeraVe facial cleansers don't strip the skin. They strengthen the skin barrier from day one. I've always used CeraVe.
They have little samples at my dermatologist as I'm leaving, and they don't do that with just anything.
CeraVe is the #1 dermatologist recommended cleanser brand and offers a range of facial cleansers for all skin types. Find yours.
Goodbye. The Hulu original series Furious is now streaming on Hulu and Hulu on Disney+.
Starring Emmy Rossum as Alice Black, Furious follows a rookie FBI agent on the hunt for Catherine, played by Lola Pettigrew, a mysterious and calculating female serial killer.
While Alice upholds justice, Catherine kills for it, terrorizing the rich and powerful men of New York in her pursuit of vengeance.
With secrets that change everything, Alice discovers there's a thin line between hunter and prey.
Watch the Hulu original series Furious.
Now streaming on Hulu and Hulu on Disney Plus for bundle subscribers. Terms apply.
Goodbye.
If you're thinking about your bra all day, you're probably wearing the wrong bra.
If you're ready for a bra that's designed to support you, not distract you, there's Honeylove.
Honeylove is an independent, female-founded brand with products designed by women who actually wear them. Treat yourself to the most advanced bras and shapewear on the market.
Use our exclusive link to save 20% off Honeylove at honeylove.com/MFM.
That's honeylove.com/MFM.
After you check out, they'll ask where you heard about them. Please support our show and tell them we sent you.
Experience the new standard in comfort and support with Honeylove.
Goodbye.
Hello and welcome
To My Favorite Murder,
the Minisode.
we read you your stories,
That come in email form.
kind of Valentine's Day themed.
We have a big Gmail that you can send your stories to.
That's right. Send them in. We love it. My Favorite Murder at Gmail, just like that.
We love it. Should I go first?
Sure.
The subject line of this email is, we found the Murderino jackpot in our dresser. Hello, Karen, Georgia crew and pets. You are all wonderful. I'm a longtime listener from the pun title days and got my much younger sister into your podcast as well. Sorry, Mom. That's what older sisters are for, right? Yes, that's true. So let's get to it. This week, my sister picked up a dresser from Facebook Marketplace. When she got it into her room and opened the drawer, 2 letters fell out. She scanned one and read a sentence about a gruesome crime scene. She checked the return addresses on the envelopes. One was from Oregon State Penitentiary, and the other was from San Quentin.
Jesus.
Your face is started bright and slowly sinking
Oh, no.
Yeah. She immediately brought the letters to my parents, and they FaceTimed me, the family Murderino.
Nice.
All caps, you guys, period. She was holding letters from Dennis Rader, who is BTK.
From him. Okay.
They wrote, covered in episode 82, which is...
do their homework for us.
Yeah. And Keith Jesperson, the happy face killer, covered in episode 257.
Holy shit.
After some investigation on Facebook to figure out where this dresser had come from, we discovered the dresser belonged to the family of criminologist Laura Brand.
Wow.
She's written letters and interviewed over 50 serial killers to assess their personality traits, and she presented a research at CrimeCon in 2021.
I've definitely seen her on documentaries. She's great.
For sure.
Yeah.
This made us breathe easier knowing the dresser didn't belong to a killer. Laura's mother had apparently forgotten to check the drawers before selling the dresser to my sister. That makes Laura sound like a high school investigator.
Nancy Drew over here.
I hope that Laura would be delighted to know these letters fell into the hands of Murderino sisters. Our mom reached out to her mom on Facebook to tell her, hey, we found these letters in your dresser and they seem important, to which she replied, oh boy, I'm going to need those back for my daughter.
Don't fucking tell my daughter.
And then it says, of course, before returning the letters, we read them thoroughly.
Yeah.
Here are the highlights.
Oh,
so
wow. Okay.
This is real inside tea.
Oh, this is too much. Okay. Because I don't ever want to write to a fucking serial killer murderer. Ever. But just be able to read some insider baseball stuff.
Yes.
Yeah.
What it might be like.
Yeah.
And I like the way they broke this down too. So it's BTK had horrendous handwriting, and we only had pages 3 and 4 of a 4-page letter. He mostly rambles about money for stamps and complains about how long the mail takes. But the letter was sent on Valentine's Day of 2020.
Oh Oh my God.
And he asks Laura if she's received a Valentine from Bittaker. I had to look up this name. That's one of the 2 toolbox killers.
Okay, just like a who's who of pieces of shit serial killers over here.
Yes. We've never covered the toolbox killer because it is so disgusting and so insane.
Yeah.
It's truly one of the worst things I've ever read about.
It's hopeless. It feels hopeless.
Laura was doing research on them for her documentary, The Toolbox Killers, which was released on Peacock and Oxygen in 2021. So this is a real journalist, like trying to get background information as opposed to like what everybody always loves to talk about, the women at the Night Stalker case who were like, we want to marry him.
Like fangirls.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a journalist.
Yeah. The documentary features personal accounts from survivors and family members, as well as Laura's relationship with Bittaker as she interviews him over the years. In this letter, BTK said he was familiar with Bittaker and he used to have a newspaper clipping of one of his crimes in his quote-unquote hidey hole. Ugh. And then in parentheses it says, his hidey hole shivers. The letter from Keith was 7 pages long, and I must say he has decent handwriting, though the content was disturbing. For most of the letter, he rants about someone who has written a book about his crimes, but he's pissed that they left out 3 of his murders.
Oh, my God.
In my opinion, the juicy part is when he responds to a few of Laura's research questions that assess personality traits. His favorite book, The Old Man and the Sea, What Would You Do with an Invisible Cloak, Escape from Prison, Favorite Animal, Squirrel. I'm not sure what to do with this information, but I knew I needed to share it with my fellow murderinos. Stay sexy and always check the drawers before selling your children's furniture, L and V.
Holy shit. How chilling.
We've said this on this podcast before, but I just am so not interested in their favorite animal or like I don't want to know about their thinking anymore than what we know about the crimes, and then like that idea where your personality
and maybe like how to prevent or find other, killers. But I guarantee squirrel's not going to be one of the ways you're going to capture the next fucking serial killer,
Well, unless there's some sort of signal or sign. I mean, like they have to be holistic about it. I just don't want to have to be.
Totally.
Because it's just gross. I think we want to read the books, obviously.
Right.
But the journalists have to process so much horror and gross stuff to get their story.
Yeah.
It's horrible.
Okay, here is my first one. This is a Valentine's Day feel-good best friend story.
Nice.
Hi, all. Let's get to it. With Valentine's Day coming up, I'd like to share about the weird, supernatural-like connection I have with Chrissy, my best friend of 23 years. And yes, that best friend shit is capitalized. We met when we were 10 years old and we were inseparable. We've always called our bond the best friend connection, or just BFC for short. Anyway, the summer before my senior year in high school, I worked at our local Subway, and Chrissy would frequently drop in to visit me while I was working, as best friends in high school are wont to do. One day I was working and a state trooper came in. He just so happened to mention that he'd come from the scene of a car accident on Lemoore Road where a car had flipped over, and my BFC senses immediately started to tingle.
Oh, no.
For reasons that I cannot explain to this day, I asked in a panic, was it a white Cavalier with black racing flags on the side? All the color drained out of his face, and he said, I shouldn't really be telling you this, but yes, it was. How could you possibly know that? That's my best friend's car. I was starting to freak out. I need to know if she's okay. She went to the hospital, but I think she's going to be fine, the trooper replied, still looking completely weirded out by my unexplained outburst. I ripped my apron off, threw it down, looked at my manager on duty and said, I'm leaving. I booked out that door, jumped into my broke-ass 1986 Buick, and floored it to my best friend's house. I pounded on the front door until it opened. Chrissy and her mom looked at me with utter disbelief as I burst in and asked, are you okay? What happened? Chrissy explained that she'd been on her way to see me, and her brakes had given out on a sharp curve on the back road she was driving on. She'd rolled her car a couple times and completely totaled it. She was fine other than having a concussion and being pretty shaken up.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I would think that car would blow up on the first turn.
Totally. And you're home the same day. That's insane. But how did you know I was in an accident? She asked, clearly looking puzzled as fuck. I explained that a state trooper had come into Subway, described the accident. I just known that it was her and that she'd been coming to see me. I have zero explanation as to how or why Christy and I have the BFC, but for the 23 years that we've been best friends, we've always known when one of us needs the other. This Valentine/Galentine's Day, remember that your soulmate doesn't have to be your lover. Your soulmate can be your best friend. Thanks for all y'all do. I love the podcast, and I so appreciate how y'all are working to destigmatize getting help for mental health. It's so important. SSDGM, Maggie.
Maggie, you have the sixth sense.
Yeah.
What an honor, too.
Yeah.
As the friend.
Totally.
To be like, oh my God, you knew when I was in trouble.
Yeah, you knew I needed you. Jesus.
Oh, that's really intense.
What if really, though, every time a trooper had come in, she'd be like, was it a Cavalier? Was it a white And that's just like the one time out of 25, he was like, how did you know that?
Or it's the same trooper and she's like, was it a Chevy minivan? Yes. And he's just having a total nervous breakdown. Okay.
We know so much more about our skin than we used to.
10 years ago, no one in America knew what a skin barrier was.
It's time to take care of your skin with CeraVe.
CeraVe facial cleansers don't strip the skin. They strengthen the skin barrier from day one.
Formulated with 3 essential ceramides, hyaluronic acid, and niacinamide to provide long-lasting hydration and 12-hour oil control. I've been using CeraVe for over a decade, I would think. And now it's getting super trendy. And I don't know why, it just makes me proud that something I've used for so long is cool on socials now. But it really does work. And that's why it's been around so long.
No matter your skin type or concern, CeraVe has facial cleansers perfect for you and your skin barrier.
CeraVe is the #1 dermatologist recommended cleanser brand and offers a range of facial cleansers for all skin types. Find yours.
Goodbye. The future has an annoying habit of always showing up.
That's why now is a great time to start planning ahead.
Enter Acorns.
Acorns is a smart way to give your money a chance to grow. You can sign up in minutes and start automatically investing, even if it's your spare change.
The Acorns potential screen shows you the power of compounding and how your money could grow over time. You can quickly adjust how much you're investing every day, week, or month to make sure you're always building towards your goals.
Whether you're just starting out or thinking about settling down, Acorns supports your big and small goals across every stage of life. Sign up now and Acorns will boost your new account with a $5 bonus investment.
Join the over 14 million all-time customers who have already saved and invested over $27 billion with Acorns.
Head to acorns.com/MFM or download the Acorns app to get started.
Paid non-client endorsement compensation provides incentive to positively promote Acorns.
Tier 2 compensation provided, potential subject to various factors such as customers' accounts, age, and investment settings.
Does not include Acorns fees. Results do not predict or represent the performance of any Acorns portfolio. Investment results will vary. Investing involves risk.
Acorns Advisors, LLC, an SEC registered investment advisor. View important disclosures at acorns.com/MFM. Goodbye.
Summer means a whole new world for your feet.
They're walking more, sweating more, and going barefoot all day long.
For summer feet that need real comfort, there's Bombas.
Bombas has a whole line of sport-specific socks for golf, yoga, the gym, and every kind of runner.
They also make soft, supportive compression socks that are especially great for summer travel.
Bombas sandals and slides are made from super lightweight, cushy, waterproof EVA foam, so they feel incredibly comfortable.
And the best part? For every item you buy, Bombas donates an essential clothing item to someone facing housing insecurity, with over 200 million donations and counting.
I wore my Bombas compression socks on the plane ride to and from Italy. And listen, I'm a girl of a certain age at this point. It needs to be done. And I felt so comfy and so secure with my cute little Bombas socks.
So head over to bombas.com/MFM and use code MFM for 20% off your first purchase.
That's BOMBAS.com/MFM, code MFM at checkout. Goodbye.
The subject line is found in walls and strange shit grandparents do. Hi, gang. My great-grandmother was a child during the Great Depression, so you can imagine how she scrimped and saved her entire life. She married very young and had 3 children. Sadly, her husband died young, and she struggled to raise her kids with very little money. My grandfather had to leave school early to get a job to help contribute to the household. The home she lived in and raised her children in was the same home she and her husband rented right after they married, having rented the home from the original owner, then his son, then his granddaughter.
Wow.
She believed her rent was still $35 per month, with my grandfather making up the difference without her knowing. They probably bought and paid for that house 4 times over.
Hate it.
Yeah. That's how it works.
Yeah.
Fast forward decades, we were moving from the tiny home to a nursing home and combing through her belongings. Horrible day. My brother, about 8 at the time, ran into the kitchen with a silver dollar asking if he could keep it. He had found it pasted to the bottom of the leg of a chair. Turns out it was a real silver dollar, but how weird for it to be pasted to the bottom of the chair, right? Could there be more? My family began to really explore the nooks and crannies of this house to see if she had hoarded away other little treasures. We found coins of various denominations sewn into curtains.
What?
Sewn into curtain corners and under the legs of chairs, bills of various denominations pasted under wallpaper and stacked between the countless butter tubs and cottage cheese tubs saved for decades.
Oh, my God.
Full-on treasure hunt.
Yeah, it sounds amazing.
Oh. We also found her hoard of the gummy orange slices she always gave us that were hard as rock. Still treasure. Judging by the open package in the pantry, we estimated she likely bought them in the 70s.
Ew.
Here's your old circus peanut.
Oh, God.
Go run outside. In the cellar, my dad noticed the walls and floor seemed uneven. Knowing the home was going to be demolished, we got permission from the owner to chip away at the walls and floor. All caps, dozens of jars of coins and bills were tucked away.
Oh, thank God they fucking found that.
I know, for real.
My God.
My uncle brought over a metal detector and we searched the yard. There were hundreds of jars
Jesus.
of various size full of money.
How fun.
Right? We tore the place apart, searching for her treasure, finding over, do you want to guess how much?
$25,000.
$83,000.
Holy shit.
So good. This woman lived like a pauper her whole life, taking half her prescribed meds so she could stretch the prescription further, paying $35 a month in rent, even though her rent was far more, refusing to pay for a home phone, never buying a meal at a restaurant, no luxuries whatsoever unless you consider $2 boxed crayon red hair dye a luxury. My grandma had like fake red hair dye too.
Oh my God, I love it.
All while squirreling away $83K. Needless to say, we were all blown away. That
I
all
wish she had
rhymed.
taken care of herself a little bit more, though.
I know, but I think you get into that gear and it's hard to get out.
I know.
And
My
then you
grandma didn't.
It's so World War II to sew coins into the corners of
Totally.
things.
Because that's like, yeah.
It just happened.
Yeah.
Like it's such near history.
Yeah.
Okay. Stay sexy, and if you're ever cleaning out your grandparents' home, always check for squirreled away treasure.
Hell yeah.
Lori.
Okay, here's the new thing. If you don't have a deathbed confession, then you need to hide treasures for everyone to find.
Yes.
Like make it a deathbed scavenger hunt. It's way better than a deathbed confession.
And you don't have to have it, like saying if you don't have the treasure, but when someone passes away, the orange slices they gave you from the 70s becomes the treasure.
It could be like a notes that you tuck in places that they find, like treasure hunt kind of stuff. It doesn't have to be money.
No, it's like me getting the Bell Lady for Christmas and having a full nervous breakdown where it's like the Bell Lady probably cost $7.
No, totally.
But that's the idea.
Treasure hunt.
Treasure hunt.
Deathbed treasure hunt.
From grandmas.
Do you have a deathbed treasure hunt story? Tell us at myfavoritemurder@gmail.com.
We're trying to create our own reality.
Okay, speaking of deathbed treasure hunt, confession-y type of thing, here is a family secret with gal pals Betty and Dottie. I'm a huge fan of the podcast, YUGE. I love that. Let's go. I wanted to write in about my paternal grandma who always loved spending time with the 6 of us grandkids. She showered us with kisses and love. She never missed a birthday. She sent Valentine's cards mailed separately to each of us. She gave us the best Christmas gifts, always had cookies and pop for us when we visited, and she never left the house without her lipstick. She sent us seized candy boxes on Easter and Christmas, and when I was a teenager, she would call and ask me, how's your love life? Even in her 60s, Grandma Betty would ride all the scariest roller coasters and extreme water slides with us, laughing the entire time.
Even in her 60s.
I know. It hurts.
When her whole body could have broken in half in her 60s?
Starting to feel it. Okay. Her name was Elizabeth English. My mom and dad often asked her about her life as a child, but she was always quiet about it. She gave a name or two of her relatives, but would change the subject if we asked anything else. This was not acceptable for us, a large Mormon family who wanted to do our genealogy like good Mormons do. Really big on that.
They love it.
Somehow the answers to these questions about her past eluded us until her passing in the early 1990s. That's when we got a hold of a box of old photos that we didn't recognize, and after some investigating, her brother, Dad's Uncle Bill, told us the truth. Grandma Betty's name was not Betty at all, nor was it English. It was Sarah Brownstein. Our family was shocked to find out that Grandma Betty, along with her best friend Dottie, had run away from her home in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, to escape her strict Jewish parents.
Whoa.
They collaborated on an escape to get as far away from home as they could, winding up in Los Angeles in the 1940s.
Unbelievable.
What a time. Somewhere along the way, Dottie swore that her friend was Elizabeth English, and Grandma was able to get a new birth certificate and identity. That's all you have to do is like bring a friend and be like, back then, this is...
No, I swear to God.
That's who this is.
It's Liz English.
They
friends.
Right. They rented a room together, got jobs as waitresses, and dated a lot of soldiers when the war ended. I can't help but think of Black Dahlia, like in Los Angeles at that time.
Yeah.
That's just crazy.
And just the newness of women being out on their own.
Totally.
For the turn of the century and after, it's just
Yeah.
like very few women did it.
No. They each married and had families and always lived near each other. They had barbecues on Sundays. Their kids grew up like cousins. It's like you. And neither one ever told anyone, including their husbands and kids, about Grandma's former identity.
So that's a whole family that's finding out they are
Yes.
Jewish because
Totally.
it goes down, it's passed down through the mother.
And it's really surprising to me that she became Mormon and not like just not, kind
Right.
of non-denominational. It's like just it's huge. And then not to tell.
I wonder if there was a danger element to her past where she's like, I'm going to go deep undercover.
Totally. I'm sure, any conservative religion is not one that you're stoked to be a woman in.
Right. And easy to get away from.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Of course, my dad wanted to talk to Uncle Bill for some more details about his mother's previous life, so many questions about his own heritage, and why didn't Bill or anyone else go looking for her? Did she ever write home? Who else in the family is still alive? My dad and mom flew out to see Uncle Bill with their box of photographs, anxious to piece the story together and find out as many secrets as possible. As Bill was mowing the lawn at his home on the day my folks were set to visit, he collapsed and died of a heart attack hours before they arrived.
Same day?
Yes.
That's horrible. And what?
I know. Now, here's an additional twist. My brother, who was 19 at the time Grandma Betty died, was preparing to go on a Mormon mission. You may know that missionaries do not get to choose where they serve. It's up to the higher-ups to send them basically anywhere in the world. My brother was sent to Donetsk, Ukraine, the very place where my great-grandfather Brownstein was a rabbi.
What?
My family is no longer Mormon, but I have to think that there was something that guided us to connect with our distant family in that way. My parents were able to fly to Ukraine to not only pick up my brother after he served his 2-year mission, but also tour the village where the Braunstein family lived before fleeing to the U.S., Fiddler on the Roof style.
Holy shit.
I know. This is an epic fucking story.
It's the power of Judaism drawing those Mormons in, saying, no, you're with us.
And none of this could happen until like Grandma died, because Grandma was,
yeah,
you know what I mean? It's like open this whole Pandora's box.
And she had the guts to start a new life.
Yeah.
So it's like everyone was like, let her do it.
Yeah.
Don't bust her. Don't do this.
She left them a treasure hunt.
Oh, she did.
Didn't she?
It's a theme.
Just leave enough info for that they can do some search. And it was the 90s, so it wasn't like you can go online and just put your fucking DNA up in there and
have your data farmed.
And let AI fucking own you.
Tell you how to live.
Our dear friend Dottie passed away in 2020, and we got a chance to talk with her about her friendship with my grandma Betty before she died. With a twinkle in her eyes, she said Betty was the best friend that any person could ever have. After Dottie passed, it became known that she, too, was of Jewish descent, but told no one. I have to wonder what her name could have been before running off across the country with her best friend. Stay sexy and always vouch for your best friend. Joanne, she, her.
It's so good.
Isn't it good?
Yes.
Like
they're like, fuck this shit. We're out of here. We're starting
over. I'm not fucking
over.
marrying whoever my parents want me to marry. I'm fucking out.
I'm out of here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go marry a 6-foot tall, toe-headed blonde man, the opposite of anything I've ever seen before in my life.
Totally.
And not drink coffee.
Right.
And not smoke cigarettes.
Yeah, that's rough.
Wow.
I know.
It just makes me think of my grandmother who came to this country when she was 17 with her older sister and her younger sister.
Yeah, my grandma is similar
Right.
circumstances. It's just how terrifying.
So terrifying.
Not speaking any English. Well,
Right.
Well, yours is like
Mine's different.
but it's like not English in the same way.
They were farm girls from, the country in Ireland. It's like they came to New York City.
Totally.
And then went, fuck this place, we're going to San Francisco. Which is so awesome.
I know. Mine were like, LA, let's fucking do
Let's
it.
do it. Let's go where the action is.
Hell yeah. We know so much more about our skin than we used to.
10 years ago, no one in America knew what a skin barrier was.
It's time to take care of your skin with CeraVe.
CeraVe facial cleansers don't strip the skin. They strengthen the skin barrier from day one.
Formulated with 3 essential ceramides, hyaluronic acid, and niacinamide to provide long-lasting hydration and 12-hour oil control. I've been using CeraVe for over a decade, I would think. And now it's getting super trendy. And I don't know why, it just makes me proud that something I've used for so long is cool on socials now. But it really does work. And that's why it's been around so long.
No matter your skin type or concern, CeraVe has facial cleansers perfect for you and your skin barrier.
CeraVe is the #1 dermatologist recommended cleanser brand and offers a range of facial cleansers for all skin types. Find yours.
Goodbye. Capture your favorite summer feeling with Pandora jewelry.
Discover a collection inspired by the sunshine, freedom, and unforgettable moments that make the season so special.
Whether you're planning a weekend getaway, gathering with friends, or simply soaking up every sunny day, Pandora jewelry offers meaningful pieces designed to celebrate your unique story.
From sun-kissed metals that catch the light beautifully to personalized pieces ready to be engraved with your summer mantra, every detail is crafted to help you express yourself with confidence and style.
Explore charms, bracelets, rings, necklaces, and more, thoughtfully designed to complement every adventure and occasion.
Each design moves with you, from beach days and road trips to rooftop dinners, golden nights, and every memory in between.
Layer your favorite looks, mark life's meaningful moments, and create lasting reminders of a season you'll never want to forget.
Find the pieces that reflect who you are and where this summer takes you.
Shop Pandora Jewelry's new summer collection in-store or online at pandora.net and let your summer unfold.
Goodbye. This podcast is brought to you by Squarespace.
Every successful small business starts with someone saying, I wonder if people would actually buy this.
Squarespace gives you everything you need to find out.
From consultations to events and experiences, you can showcase your skills with a customizable website designed to attract clients and grow your business.
With Squarespace's collection of cutting-edge design tools, anyone can build a beautiful, professional online presence that perfectly fits their brand or business.
Get paid on time with professional invoices and online payments. Plus, streamline your workflow with built-in appointment scheduling and email marketing tools.
Head to squarespace.com/murder for a free trial.
And when you're ready to launch, use offer code MURDER to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain.
Goodbye.
Well, we'll wrap it up. There's a little bit more grandparent theme here in our Valentine's Day show. The subject line of this is the greatest goddamn love story you've ever heard. For Valentine's. It says, hi, friends. My great-grandmother, a.k.a. Grams, was born 3 months prematurely in Hollywood, Texas in the early 1900s.
Wow.
No one thought she would live, so she wasn't issued a birth certificate.
Oh, 3 months back then. I mean, 3 months now is
a very big deal.
3 months then. Jesus.
And then in parentheses, it says, this isn't super relevant, but I think it's funny, and it caused her problems later in life. My pops was born in Oklahoma around the same time. His mother died as a result of childbirth, and her family, the Studebakers, in parentheses, yes, like the car company, still salty at all those rich folks 3 generations later, disowned him. So they're from the Studebaker family, but they were like, you're out.
Holy shit.
His father left, and he was raised by his paternal grandmother. She recognized his artistic talent at a young age and snuck him into adult art classes as a child. Okay. Anyway, my pops joined the Army during World War II and became a pilot. He was a nut, and during his training, he would fly the planes under bridges doing barrel rolls. Honestly, I'm lucky that my lifeline didn't end there. On the boat on his way to Europe, my wild child of a pops moved up to the captain's quarters and drew caricatures of the officers. When roll was called in the section he was supposed to be in, he did not answer, and it was assumed he had died on the way over. Instead of clarifying the situation, my pops went AWOL and traveled around Europe going to different art museums.
Oh, my God.
Okay, Forrest Gump. We have a copy of a famous painting in my home, which he told my father, his first grandson, that he had illegally built a mold for when he visited the Louvre. Here comes the love story. When my pops came home, he went to someone and asked who the best dancer in town was.
Best dancer? That's cute.
He was told that the soda jerk down the road, Mary, was the best dancer around. My Grams didn't want anything to do with him because he was a quote-unquote cocky hotshot. So long story short, that's how the greatest partnership was born. My Grams and Pops were a perfect pair. She was the perfect grounding force to his artistic mind and his lifelong muse. He was an art professor at many colleges, and they brought his students into their home as though they were their own. They traveled the United States. They were staunch social advocates for the LGBTQ plus people and introduced my father to his native culture. For every year on Valentine's Day, my Pops built my Grams a Valentine sculpture. And when he had a museum collection, all 30-something of them were on display.
Oh, my God.
I was so lucky to know both of them and have such an amazing love story in my family tree. Thank you for this podcast. I'm writing this currently on the treadmill, trying to blow off steam from law school finals. This show has brought me joy in what seems to have been a very challenging journey with school. P.S. Law school sucks, but I'm excited to get into the world and do good work. Stay sexy and ask your family for family history. Siobhan, she, her.
Wow.
Sweet.
Who's the best dancer in town?
Who's the best dancer in town? I'm going to date her.
I have one more short, cute love story.
Great.
A hot dog love story, actually.
Okay.
My first day as a college freshman, I met a cute guy at a social event with free hot dogs. We became friends, then more than friends, then dated, and eventually got engaged. One of our mutual best friends was a hot dogger, meaning drove the Oscar Mayer Wienermobile for a year right out of college. They're called hot doggers. And in addition to the amazing hot dog merch she shared with us, she really came through for us for our wedding rehearsal dinner a couple years later. Our hot dog love story had always been a huge part of our friend group's lore, and although she had retired from the wiener life by this time, she still had some clout with the current regional hot doggers. She arranged for the Wienermobile to pick me and my husband up from our wedding rehearsal location and drive us to our rehearsal dinner in the fucking Wienermobile.
That's big.
It was so fucking funny and is still one of the best and most thoughtful surprises. Love you, Jenny. Just look at how happy our little goofy asses look in this pic. Our hot dog love story is going strong after 8 years of marriage, 5 pets, and 2 precious little kids. Stay sexy and never say no to a free hot dog. Well, I don't know. Use your best judgment, but you get the idea. Beth.
Oh, so cute.
How cute is that?
They also look like little babies, don't they?
Yes.
They're so...
Oh, they are so little.
They're so young and cute.
It's them posing outside the Oscar Mayer Wienermobile with little, like, cardboard cutouts of hot dogs over their, like, fancy clothes.
There's so many ways to express love, ladies and gentlemen.
Truly.
Hot dogs, old people, hidden money. Treasure, and staying sexy.
And don't get murdered.
Happy
Goodbye,
Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day.
Happy goodbye.
Elvis, do you want a cookie?
This has been an Exactly Right production.
Our senior producer is Molly Smith, and our associate producer is Tessa Hughes.
Our editor is Aristotle Acevedo.
This episode was mixed by Liana Squilacci.
Email your hometowns to myfavoritemurder@gmail.com.
Follow the show on Instagram at myfavoritemurder.
Listen to My Favorite Murder on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts. Goodbye.
Hey everybody, here's the thing about other home security systems. They're all designed for after the window breaks, after someone's inside, after you get the notification, after the police come. SimpliSafe is the first system designed for before, stopping a break-in before it even begins.
That's right. Unlike traditional security systems that only alert you after a break-in is already underway, SimpliSafe is designed to help prevent the crime before it starts. Their cameras can detect suspicious activity at the perimeter and alert live U.S.-based agents. Then SimpliSafe's agents assess the threat, intervene, speak through the camera to scare off the intruders, and call for 911 dispatch.
That's right, and SimpliSafe has been protecting your world for 20 years, everybody. So celebrate their anniversary and save 60% on your new SimpliSafe system at simplisafe.com/stuff. That's 60% off, you guys, at simplisafe.com/stuff. Plus, when you order, write in our show name and the How Did You Hear About Us survey to let them know that we sent you. Don't forget, there's no safe like SimpliSafe.
calling all amateur detectives and podcast obsessives.
Virgin Voyage's second true crime voyage sets sail March 20th, 2027 for a 5-night escape to Grand Turk and the Beach Club at Bimini.
As part of the On Air at Sea collection, this immersive sailing brings together fan-favorite podcasts, including Disgraceland, Buried Bones, and Wisecrack, for live recordings, behind-the-scenes access, exclusive meet and greets, and crime-themed programming that you won't find anywhere else.
All aboard our award-winning, kid-free ships.
Head over to virginvoyages.com/truecrime to secure your spot.
Goodbye.
I'm Nancy Glass, host of the Burden of Guilt Season 3 podcast. This is a story about a horrendous situation that destroyed 2 families. It's a scorched earth war that shows just how far someone will go to get what they want.
Cindy said I had to choose between the truth and my family, and I had to choose the truth.
Listen to Season 3 of Burden of Guilt on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.